Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Austin Gomber.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Tommy LaStella to the plate. Fires over to Crone. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third.
Here's Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Here comes a pitch. Going to count 1 and 2. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Crone picks it up, takes it himself, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Giants nothing. Rock. We go to the bottom of the first, and today on the hill, Logan Webb. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Yastrzemski makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Red.
And the pitch.
Bryant.
Now a fly ball to right center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan
The pitch.
McMahon.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Rockies score first with this. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Darren Ruff. Hard hit left side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout, and 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1 strike, the count.
1 down, base is empty. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double. 1 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Next offering misses. 2-1. That's in there. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. So one out, nobody on. Joey Bart, the next Giant to hit. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. And that is that. But the long ball was working in. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is going to go. Brendan Rodgers blasts one out, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
And the batter now, Sam Hilliard. And he hits a ground ball right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. And that's a double.
The right fielder.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. The 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Batting ninth.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
Diaz.
And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Peterson makes the grab, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Slow ground ball to the right side. Crone gloves it, and they tag him out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Grounded out his first time. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ground ball right side, knocks it down, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a foul ball. 1-2 now. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon. In the air out to center. Slater raging back towards the wall. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And a quick out, number 1. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. Here's the swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Chris Bryant pops one out of here, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And here is C.J. Cron. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2 stays alive. The pitch. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Crawford should have this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Chris Bryant with the big-time blast. It's now a 4-3. Back here in Denver, and now Jack Peterson. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. 1 out. Austin Slater stands in. He's already homered in this game. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Got him. That's his second strikeout. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The 2-1. Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that gets all the way to the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
He handles it himself, and that is a big first out. Randall Grichuk now.
50. Randall Grichuk.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And out of here. Randall Grichuk goes deep. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski glides back. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Base knock center field. Iglesias coming home. He will score, and they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. That one hammered left field back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New arm for the Giants, Jacob Junis. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
3-1 now. This to center field. Slater under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. On to the top of the This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Crone makes the catch. One down.
Now back.
Next to hit, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy.
The pitch.
La Stella.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2.
Brandon Crawford.
Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And Crawford is set down. Back here at Coors Field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. C.J. Crone. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 8-4. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. Next pitch is popped up. Flores right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
Righty delivers. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and they add to the lead. It's 9-4.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, hold the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And now, Jose Iglesias. Hammered, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's a 1-1. On a line, base hit. Iglesias around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Littell. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Grabs it on the run, and that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but back here at the ballpark, and now it's going to be Brandon Belt.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And now the lefty. That one down the line, and foul ball. Well struck right field. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Darren Ruff.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Pitching change here, Yolis Chassin. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The left fielder.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Bell on third. Ruff on at first with nobody out. In the air out towards right center. Grichuk makes the play. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's now 10-5. And at first, and up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. And a 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Iglesias, that's 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. 2-3-4 due up in the. Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. The wind to the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-5. And now Ryan McMahon for the 4th time tonight. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. C.J. Cron leaves the yard, and they add a pair. It's 13-5. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Into the bleachers and gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add a run. It's 15-5. Wow, Siggy, he blasted this baseball into another dimension. StatCast runs the numbers for us.
No, you can't hit him much farther than that, and this is more than just pure strength. I mean, this is also swing timing, the conditions, the power supplied by the pitch, and it just all came together right there, the perfect storm, and ended up just shy of 500 feet. Just crazy, man.
Slater makes the play, and there's one down. Next for Colorado. Jose Iglesias.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The 2-1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it's gone! A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 16-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Jose Alvarez will take over here, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. At the plate, Elias Diaz swings and misses. Now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. La Stella makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's
the
Chuck Nasty.
designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
The 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Slater makes the catch, and that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. In the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Now batting.
This is Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Kicks and deals. Out to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 3.
Yastrzemski.
On the ground to the left. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped to third and caught.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Chris Bryant. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Two now. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Here's a high chopper. Oh, he throws it away.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Now it's going to be C.J. Cron. And now maybe extra bases. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a 3-2. Runner takes off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Runner goes again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner on the move again. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is out of here. His 4th home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 19-5. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Dominic Leone takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. That was a moonshot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 20-5. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball, left side. Zips it across, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But we go to the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Bell.
Lucas Gilbert on a pitch out of the pen here. And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. And down on strikes. And there's one away. Man at first. And now it's the Giants' DH, Darren Ruff.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Darren Ruff.
And here it comes. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Darren Ruff leaves the yard, and they inch closer. It's 20-7. Here's Jock Peterson. With the shift on, hits right into it. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. That one missed. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs. Base is empty. Chris Bryant
Up
digging
next
in for the
Colorado,
Rockies.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. And a base hit into right. Now he turns and heads for second. Grichuk hustles it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
The catcher,
Joey Bart will hit next.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-2 stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The punch out there, that's the second out. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy La Stella.
second baseman,
Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels